And we're back, got it like a baby chat. Rednation in the cut. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? As you guys can see, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. This is my first attempt at this game with the new launch, with the new updates, now that the game is fully released and covered. And I'm going to be doing a campaign. Now, I have played the tutorial many, many times, and I've tested the tutorial plenty of times. So what I'm actually going to do, this video will only be dedicated to the build that I'm creating, my mindset on what I'm trying to do in my campaign, right? And that breakdown. This is going to be a solo campaign, so just me, myself, and I, and it's going to be interesting. So at the beginning of the game, I will have all of these companions, but by the time it's said and done, it's just going to be my character running around trying to bump. I don't know if it's possible to do on Tactician, but this will be a solo campaign as soon as we leave this damn boat, right? Everybody will be getting sent back to camp, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. See how strong I can get, see what I can accomplish, and go from there. So I would encourage every single person that's watching this video right now, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, smash that notification bell. You want to make sure that bitch is blue, and let's get right into this game. And by now, for everybody that's watching, I'm assuming you guys have seen tadpoles going into the brain. I assume that you guys know what's going on here, so we're going to go ahead. That's super freaky. Oh, that's super gross. But I have a couple of ideas on characters. I have a couple of ideas on builds. And I think for this playthrough, I think I'm going to be going, I want to say Warlock. Warlock for starting, and then grow into a Paladin. So that way I can be a little tankier. I'm going to have to get a couple of levels in the Pally. Or I might go Pally first and then Warlock. I don't know yet, but I'm going to kind of toy around with that and take a look. Okay? So, no, don't reset. Like I said, I already did the tutorial, but I'm going to replay it. There's a couple of things that I need to grab in the tutorial. Nothing that you guys need to care about, just a couple of random ass items. It's going to kind of help me on the campaign. I'm going to have to do some looting, and I don't need to show it. It's going to take too long. But what I will do is create my character. Okay, so I didn't do a video on this because there's just so many on YouTube. But Drow superior race, all right? I don't care what anybody else talking about, bro. If you're not playing a Drow, what the fuck are y'all doing? Half-orcs are great, too, though. Now, there's a lot of really great races, like the Drungar, or like the Deep Gnome, or the Drow. Anybody from the Underdog, they get busy, all right? Half-orcs get busy, and so do Dragonborns. Tieflings are okay, right? Elves are decent. Against Yankee, I feel like they're underpowered. Gnomes and halflings are both a little underpowered, depending on which variation are you playing. But superior dark vision is where the line stands for me. Humans, they don't get any bonus feats because they don't have the Arteria. Humans, right, the variants. So it's just they're useless to me. So now I'm jumping into sub races. Lost Sworn Drow all the way. There's no really like if, ands, or buts about it. You're either playing a Lost Sworn or you're not. But then why be a Drow? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. So with the Dark Urge proficiencies and skills and all that good stuff, it gives me medicine and intimidation. So now I don't have to gain intimidation, which means I can take my 2 points and go elsewhere with them. For cantrips, early game cantrips, if you play a Warlock, always grab Eldritch Blast. Obviously, that should. But if you're new, and you may not know that, Eldritch Blast is one of the strongest spells in the Warlock's arsenal. Early game, late game, mid game, it only gets better. It's like a fine wine. It'll just kind of grow with you. And then I'm going to grab Mage Hand. The point of Mage Hand is just to reach objects that I can't normally reach. Actually, I might be able to. You know what? We're going to go Friend. Get advantage on that on those charisma checks. So, there are 3 subclasses within Warlock. You have the Fiend, the Great Old One, and then you have the Archfey. Right? The Archfey let you charm or frighten nearby foes when Feywild, how do I explain this? Any form of like disruption magic has a chance to like sleep, for example. You sleep, nearby enemies will fear, right? You have Fairy Fire, nearby enemies will like run away. It's okay. It probably gets better over time, but honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't get any better than the Fiend. I feel like the Fiend is the equivalent to like S tier. And like I play with a significant number of like maximum like carnage. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be running Witch Bolt over anything else because this is gonna be the easiest way for me to kill mobs in this kind of solo campaign at the beginning. And then for abilities, now abilities get kind of wild. So the way I run a warlock is a little weird, but I'll show you where my head at. All right. So we're gonna max that dexterity, right, and then we're gonna make everything a 10, right, and then we have one more point to spend. That 1 point goes straight into strength. Now the reason for this is we're trying to get as much carry capacity as possible and trying to make myself as strong as possible as quickly as possible. Having that max charisma obviously is S tier for a warlock, and then that dexterity so that I can be a little better when it comes to dexterity checks as well as having a higher AC. I will be going into paladin, so maybe you can switch it around and have more strength if you really want to. Like you could go like this if you really wanted to. Like you can go like that if you really wanted to. Matter of fact, I might actually go that. But like, once again, there's no issues because I know for a fact that I'm not going to have a problem fighting enemies with high strength and high charisma. Like having these two as my base, I'm not gonna have no problems. I know you guys are thinking like, what about your health? You don't care about your health? At this moment in time, I don't care about my health. I'm gonna have so many ways to get stronger and have higher health, it won't make a difference. For skills, I'm gonna be walking Knowledge Arcana, right? And I'm going to grab Investigation. Now, the reason why I'm not grabbing History like it tells me to grab, or like Nature or Religion, Investigation just comes up just way too often. It's just too important of a skill to leave up. So because I am also going like Paladin, having a high strength will come in handy. This will also help me with carry capacity since I'm playing a solo campaign, and having high strength is going to be super important. Or you can fuck around and go something like that. You can go like the 14-14 if you just want the 2+2s. This is also a beautiful way to do it. So 2 14s and a 17. This might actually be better. I think I might do it this way, right? Instead of just the 1+3, you got the 14 to 14. So that's pretty much it. Appearance wise stuff is just quick, man. Like I've made my character so many times in this game.
To next.
I've done it so many times that I'm just, I guess I'll just do it again. But it never stops, right? Just I have it memorized because I've made my character so many times. Chat, hold on, I gotta change this for the cutscenes. There we go. And then where's the tattoos that I use? There, look at that. This tattoo go hard. They should have had that in the early, honestly. Find the earrings that I normally use with the green joints. Forgot what it was called, but I'm looking for it. Baldur'S is fire, actually. I might fuck around and wear these Baldur'S. So all of this is just cosmetic. It's just kind of like what your character looks like. But whatever. I'm a drow. I want him to look as dark and menacing as possible. Is kind of the goal here. They already have the hairstyle that I would choose for this. So then I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that black. Not black brown. Black gray. This is black natural. I wish they just had black. I don't know why they don't have black as a color for hair color. But okay. The green highlights. Done that. I just need to choose a lighter green. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So, and then the natural grays. It's gonna go like that, and that way we can make the hair look as black as possible. That's kind of the goal there. And basically that's the character. You can't have facial hair as a drow. And that is character creation right off rip. What I'm planning on doing. The character's name, he's gonna be Rika. And I don't think there's any point in me creating the Guardian, but I will create her on here just for the sake of you guys seeing her. But I don't know what she does yet. So like I didn't know what she did inside the early access. I know she plays a factor with cutscenes, but like I haven't seen like what she be doing. So it's cool. We'll do her too. straight down, body art. And it took me a little minute to figure out how I wanted to create her. But once I figured it out, it was up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you know what you want her to look like, you can just keep doing this shit all over and over again. So, and then we're just gonna give it a flow black here, and then we're gonna make this black, this purple, and then we're gonna add a little purple highlight to that, and then we're gonna go to the gray, we're gonna make that black, and then we're gonna intensify it. So that's how you do that. No facial hair on the character, and then she is also created. So if you guys like the video, if you guys think it's cool and you're excited for the campaign as much as I am, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and smash that notification bell. This has been your boy Rednation, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay fucking toxic.